Did you know that Nvidia has been at the forefront of the advancement of computer graphics for close to a quarter century, winning the hearts of gamers everywhere? And yet, despite the current dip, gaming still contributed over $9 billion to Nvidia's sales last year. So what exactly are they doing right? In today's video, let's closely inspect Nvidia's work ethic and trace its path from being a gaming beginner to an excellent AI advancement. Let's begin, shall we? Since the release of the now iconic GeForce 256, which also popularized the term graphics processing unit, Nvidia's chips have been the dominant force driving the field of graphics. This market dominance has allowed Nvidia to remain the industry leader for nearly 3 decades. And now, Nvidia's chips are no longer exclusively used in the gaming industry. They are now the driving force behind something that is truly revolutionary. You guessed that right. They are business advancing with none other than the ever-evolving AI. Here's a quick question. When did it all start? Imagine, for a moment, a corporation in Silicon Valley that defies the usual by having its founder continue to steer the ship even after 3 decades have passed. That business is Nvidia, which has quickly risen to become one of the world's top 10 most valuable corporations. Jensen Huang, a visionary leader who has been crucial in defining Nvidia's incredible path, is in charge of the company and serves as its CEO. And to say the least, Nvidia is truly his brainchild. Huang immigrated to the United States as a child, leaving his native Taiwan behind. And given his cognitive abilities, in 2021, Time magazine named Huang one of the 100 most influential people in the world, while Fortune named him Business Person of the Year. Huang attended Oregon State University and Stanford University in order to follow his interest in engineering and make a career out of it. And as fate had it, his path crossed that of fellow engineers Chris Malachowski and Curtis Preem in the early 1990s. At that time, Huang was working in the engineering field. The magnificent sights seen in movies such as Jurassic Park motivated them to want to bring 3D graphics to personal computers. In those early days, there was a lively argument over the future of computing and the best way to execute software. This dispute centered on whether or not computers should be used to run software. And although many people were under the impression that general-purpose central processing units, CPUs, were superior, Huang and his co-workers saw the need for acceleration and the unrealized potential of specialized technology. They had a hunch that a new category of apps could only thrive with a processing capacity that was set aside expressly for them. As a result, Nvidia was established in 1993 in a modest condominium in the city of Fremont in the state of California. The company's name, which is a creative combination of the letter N for the next edition and the Latin word for envy, Nvidia, reflected the founders' desire to push the boundaries of computers and make their competitors green with envy. Since the company's foundation, graphics processing units, GPUs, which are responsible for more than 80% of Nvidia's revenue, have been the core emphasis of Nvidia. The computing capacity of central processing units, CPUs, manufactured by firms such as AMD and Intel, can be increased with the help of powerful chips that are available for purchase as add-on cards for personal computers. Though, during the early days of Nvidia, the company faced intense competition from several different GPU manufacturers. Of course, Nvidia was able to differentiate itself from its competitors thanks to its strategic partnership with the software community. They knew the key to their success was building vibrant ecosystems and maintaining healthy relationships with the people around them. Then again, the path that Nvidia would travel was not at all specific, particularly in the early phases when there were not many uses for graphics processing units, GPUs. Yet, the company made a brilliant discovery when it applied computer graphics to video games, creating a successful mix. Undoubtedly, Nvidia has solidified its position as a forerunner in the gaming industry and Hollywood with the revolutionary speed at which it can create visual effects. Meanwhile, Nvidia accomplished a big goal by designing its first high-performance graphics chip in 1997, marking a critical milestone in its history. Notably, Nvidia has decided to keep its status as a fabless semiconductor business, emphasizing product design more than production. At the time, Huang strategically reduced capital investment and successfully traversed the high costs of chip fabrication by contracting the production of chips by the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC. At this point, Nvidia's remarkable rise to prominence can be directly attributed to the company's comprehensive approach to business. It is not just about chips. Rather, it is about profoundly comprehending the entire ecosystem's complexities. Nvidia has perfected the art of creating end-to-end solutions that push the boundaries of what is possible, thanks to the software partnerships and groundbreaking hardware architecture that the company has developed. On the other end of it, Nvidia's impact has grown to the point where it now stretches well beyond the gaming and entertainment industries. The company's chips are the driving force behind numerous technological advances, including those in areas like artificial intelligence, scientific research, supercomputing, and driverless vehicles. And even today, Nvidia continues to mold the future of technology and has left an indelible impact on the world of computing thanks to Jensen Huang's unyielding vision and the company's commitment to innovation. That said, apart from Nvidia's success, you know what else could be successful? Our channel if you hit the bell icon. On the other hand, those of us who work in this industry have been hopeful for a long time that people in other countries will one day comprehend the magnitude of the contribution that this technology makes. And now, at long last, it is materializing. This is a moment that is packed to the brim with enthusiasm. Nvidia, the company whose AI investments have resulted in powerful language models such as ChatGPT, is currently enjoying the fruits of those investments. Nvidia is doing well, even though other chip manufacturers are struggling with the fallout of trade tensions between the United States and China and a chip shortage that is getting better. Despite this, the chip designer operating out of California is susceptible to a particular risk. It almost entirely outsources the production of its chips to Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, which is its primary supplier. Though the shaky nature of ties between the United States and China and the possible impact that this could have on TSMC is the biggest concern that has Nvidia stockholders on edge. Given Nvidia's recent achievements, this continues to be a significant cause for concern. Despite this impending unpredictability, though, the corporation continues to push the boundaries, just as it has done for the entirety of its history. Not to forget, Nvidia's acquisition of Mellanox, a leading data center chip firm for $7 billion, was a major milestone for the company in 2020. The path to success, though, has not been easy. Just last year, Nvidia had to forego a $40 billion offer to acquire ARM, a prominent CPU manufacturer. Still, Nvidia has become a significant player in the computer hardware market, where the company's prominence in the industry is reflected in the 26,000 people who work for it. Of course, Nvidia is no new to teetering on the brink of failure in emerging markets that are fraught with uncertainty. It has been dangerously near to declaring bankruptcy on several occasions, particularly when its visionary founder and CEO, Jensen Huang, has embarked on seemingly impossible initiatives. Huang readily admits to having made his fair share of errors, an unavoidable component of any organization's trip. Nvidia, which at the time was a relatively minor player in comparison to some of the industry's behemoths, worked relentlessly to develop groundbreaking technology. Quite recently, a few executives had the honor of sitting down with Huang at Nvidia's headquarters in Silicon Valley. During this meeting, they acquired invaluable insights into how he managed the most recent reinvention of the company. Their investigation behind the scenes showed that the influence of Nvidia extends well beyond the realm of video games and encompasses a wide variety of business sectors and application areas. Nvidia is a company that has shown incredible grit and inventiveness in the face of a constantly shifting environment. It has used the power of its processors to change the face of the world of graphics, redefine the possibilities of artificial intelligence, and set the path for a future in which technology will revolutionize innumerable facets of our lives. That's all for today, folks. Make sure to leave your thoughts on the revolutionary nature of Nvidia in the comments below while ensuring you've liked and subscribed to our channel. See you next time.